My buddies from the regiment, my squad. I'm gonna miss them during these days of leave, but it sure feels good to be home. Wow, it feels good to be back home after all this time. Hello? Is anyone home? No one at home plays the piano. Actually, I don't know why we even have one. The library. I love this room. Hopefully, I can dive into a couple of books while I'm on army leave.
Dear Adele, allow me to express my deepest condolences for such a terrible loss. I am at your disposal for anything you may need. Enclosed with this letter is a recipe for a potent anxiolytic that will help you cope with such a terrible moment. Do not take more than 1 dose per day. Sincerely, Dr. Bernard Sleesing.
Dr. Bernard has prescribed pills for Mom. What's going on with her? Is she sick? The mysterious door. Mom says it leads to the old parts of the house, but it's all in ruins. The door was sealed long ago. Neuromazin nervous system sedative. Effective in relieving anxiety, may cause drowsiness and other severe side effects. It doesn't sound like Mom has been very well while alone. She's probably asleep in her room. I better wait until she wakes up. Strange. The fireplace isn't lit. The house is freezing. Mom and me. I must have been about 10 years old here. I was such a mischievous kid. A picture of Dad. I miss him so much. My room is locked. This is a lot of overdue bills. Why didn't Mom tell me to send her money if she needed it? Mom isn't making dinner yet. Maybe we could order a pizza to celebrate my return? Man, I need a pizza. Ralph's toys in bed. When I have time, I want to teach him a lot of tricks. Ralph, where are you? Come here, boy. Mom! Is she crying? Damn it. All this gives me a very bad feeling. I hope Mom is okay. A bunch of stuff from the previous tenants of the house. A newspaper from 40 years ago. Why are we keeping this? This key looks like my room key. What is it doing here? This mirror is filthy. What's going on with Mom? It's not like her to let things get this messy. Mom must be resting. I better leave her alone until she wakes up. But what has happened here? What has Mom done to my room? It looks like she's Esther, my dear friend? Girlfriend? I guess we're something a bit complicated. The old oven? Really? This is all very strange. I'm afraid that something has happened to Mom. I better go and see how she's doing. Mom, are you okay? Mom, what's wrong? I'm going to open the door. I don't get it. There's nobody here.
Official dispatch. Command of the Brigade 3, Regiment 45, November 1952, to the family of Robert Candell. It is with deep sorrow that we inform you of the combat death of your son, Soldier Robert Candell, on 23rd at 7 in the evening in Ground Zero. Robert fell heroically defending his position. His valor, his commitment, and his dedication to the cause of freedom will always be an example to all of us. He was an exemplary young man, full of life and ideals, who did not hesitate to risk everything to defend democracy and social justice. His death is an irreparable loss for our brigade, but his memory will live forever in our hearts. On behalf of the Army, we express our deepest condolences to the family for such a painful loss. We ask that you accept our heartfelt condolences and our deepest solidarity in these difficult times. Rest.
What kind of twisted joke is this? Who would write to my mother telling her that I'm dead? No, this can't be possible. Am I dead? What is happening? Is this the trenches? It's too late. He's dead. photograph of Esther. She is so beautiful. Did I leave this photo lying here in the rain? What happened? So much death, so much suffering. Why? What's the point? The tent couldn't withstand so much rain and mud. This letter looks like it was written by me. Dear Esther, I'm not sure if this letter will come as a surprise, but I hope you don't mind me writing to you. How are you? How's work at the shop going? I'm writing this from the trenches in the middle of the night. Our regiment has taken shelter here, and we are waiting until morning to advance. Tonight seems quiet, so many of my comrades have decided to write letters. Many of them filled with romantic thoughts and feelings. After much thought, I've decided to write to you. We've never talked about this, and I feel that if I don't do it now, I might never have the chance again. It's hard for me to say, and it might sound awkward. I wish you were here so I could tell you in person. To me, you've always been the girl who lived across the street. But I lost my chance that day on the train when we said goodbye. And you don't know how much I regret not having the courage to tell you then, how I really feel about you. Maybe when I get back home, we could... I think I remember. I was writing this letter when suddenly something happened. I don't understand. Is there no one here? Am I the last one left here? There is someone there. This tag. This is my number. Is this how it happened? Is this how I died? Mom, she needs me. I've got to find her. Candles, roses, a photo of me. This is my funeral. I will never be able to see Esther again. nor my mother. I will never be able to play with Ralph. I don't even know how to say goodbye. Who are you? Wait, don't go away. Where am I? It seems like I'm at home, but everything's so different. Who was that woman? Where did she go?
Dear Mother, I know this letter will surprise you. Please understand, it is not easy for me to write these words. When Father died, I lost the only support I had. You, with your desire to control everything, never understood, or perhaps never wanted to understand. My heart, the heart of a young woman in love. That's why, that night 5 years ago, I escaped from your lack of understanding, from your limitations, and went in search of my happiness with him, the only love of my life. We lived some good years here in Barcelona. With very little, his income as a road laborer was barely enough, but despite our poverty, we were always happy. In September, the man whose name you never wanted to know began to feel unwell. He had chills, fever, and a great pain in his chest. Despite visiting many doctors, his relentless cough persisted. When he began coughing up blood, we feared the worst. We knew what was happening. A couple of weeks ago, his lungs could no longer endure. The cursed tuberculosis had taken him from me. Overnight, I was left alone, with no means to survive, facing a hostile and dark world. That is why, Mother, I beg for your forgiveness and ask you to let me return home, where at least I will have a roof over my head. I have a very good reason for seeking your forgiveness. If you accept me, you will understand. With respect, Hope.
The letter is signed by the envelope of a letter from Hope Moncorp to a Mrs. A. Moncorp. The portrait of a terrifying woman. A signature reads, "To my dear Madame Moncorp." It feels like she's staring at me. "1910? How is that possible? Am I in the past? What am I doing here?" Ugh, it won't open. The kitchen is completely different. It looks much older. The pantry has very little food. It looks like someone was about to burn this note.
Dear Mrs. Montcorp, I am writing to request that you settle the outstanding debt you have with my establishment as soon as possible. Your payment has been past due for more than 4 weeks, and as you can understand, this situation is becoming unsustainable for me. Despite this, I am attaching this week's order as a token of my goodwill and as a sign of respect for the memory of your husband, Dr. Frederick, who always attended to the needs of our community with great care as our family doctor. I hope you understand my situation and that you will contact me to arrange a payment date. Sincerely, Ramon Labisbal Grocery Store.
The drawer is stuck. Nothing interesting here. It's just kitchen utensils. Is it a medical prescription? No, it seems more like some kind of clue. The door is locked. I can't go back. I'm trapped here? These books have some strange symbols on the spine. Yes, it's open. It looks like a letter about to be sent.
Hope, I'm glad that you have finally come to your senses. By disobeying my orders, you condemned yourself to a world of misfortune and you have gotten what you deserve. You could have married a man with resources instead of living like a nobody with a good-for-nothing. Now, you beg me on your knees to take you into my home like a homeless person, a failure, who hasn't been able to take a step without making mistakes. I shouldn't listen to your pleas. As I said before, you don't deserve it, and defying me is something I won't forgive. But if you swear to me that you will blindly obey all my orders, then maybe I will allow this house and its food to comfort your miserable existence. I await your response. Your mother.
Mrs. Montcorp, Hope's Mother, I suppose. It's a book about the zodiac signs.
Today, I wrote to my daughter in response to her letter. She seems to be completely unaware of the family ruin in which I find myself. She asks me to take her in, and I must swallow my resentment, for I have hatched a plan. I hope that at 22, she is still attractive to men. After 5 years of misery at the side of that puppet, I wonder what I'll find. A woman without light, without soul. But I must try. If I can get some bachelor with money to fall for her, we'll be saved. If I don't, it's straight to disaster.
A key. What should it open? It's the same piano from my house. So, it was already in the house when my parents bought it? All of this feels so strange. What happened in this house? Why am I here? The woman. Did she make me come here? Why? I need to understand. I need the answers. This must be Mrs. Moncorv's room, Hope's mother.
The 8th of February, 1910. It's a disaster. This good-for-nothing arrived today. If she had told me in a letter what was in store for me, I wouldn't even have answered her. What am I going to do? Who would want to marry that woman? Certainly not a good match. I wouldn't let Hope come back to marry a fat brewer. She looks good. You can tell she was well taken care of. Her teeth are still good and her breasts seem to be in place. I'll talk to her. She'll have to obey me in everything. If not, I won't even give her the key to her room. It's still hidden behind the ischium of my late husband's office. Frederick put it there for fear that she would burn Hope's things when she left home. What an idiot. He thought I didn't know. So there's no going back now. I've sold all of Frederick's memorabilia. His gold watch, his solitaire ring that his father gave him, the entire collection of medical books, his antiques and other things of value. Word of my precarious state has not yet spread, and with this, I shall be able to keep up appearances for a while longer. After that, there will be nothing more to do. Hope must, in any case, be married to a rich man and landowner, and I am prepared to do anything to achieve it.
What a selfish woman. Her only interest in her daughter is to maintain her status? According to this journal, there is a key hidden behind the ischium in the doctor's office. What the hell is an ischium? Arsenic. What kind of woman hides poison in her closet? List of candidates. What is this?
List of possible candidates in order of priority and call for applications. Edmund Garrick, 24 years old. Single, youngest son of the Marquis of Fonsalva, Senan Burgess Goy, 25 years old. Single, grandson of Burgess Goy Limited, Norman de Salles, 30 years old, single, rich heir. He needs to silence rumors about his sexuality. Anibal Dearson River, widower, colonel in the army. Hermenegildo de la Fuente, 68 years old, single, bad reputation, owner of the Spanish-French Development Bank. Send each an invitation to tea, 2 days apart.
I think she wants me to follow her. Where did she go? This is the part of my house that was in ruins. So it was some kind of doctor's office? I wonder what happened. He must have been a very beloved doctor. Quite a collection. There are drugs here to stun a regiment. The painting is beautiful. I imagine they would be Dr. Frederick Montcorb and his wife. And the girl must be a young hope. They seem happy. What happened to them? Oh, so this is an ischium. This must have been Hope's room.
The love of my life, and fall into the arms of another man. I think money, or the lack of it, has driven her even crazier. As for my problem, she acts as if it doesn't exist and has demanded that I behave accordingly. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. It also pains me that she has sold my father's things to buy me dresses, jewelry, and perfumes. I feel like a crude commodity, a barter, an object of desire for moldy old bachelors. I should refuse, but I have nowhere to go. The most important thing for now is to be able to spend the winter under a roof. Then we'll see. I saw how she hid my father's work notebook in the living room, but I didn't see exactly where. I knew it was because
What happened to Violet? Something strange just sounded on the piano. Dr. Frederick's journal.
The situation has become unbearable. My wife's condition is deteriorating rapidly. I consulted with a psychiatrist friend at the Hospital de São Paulo in Barcelona, and his prognosis is not encouraging. Delusions and paranoia have now been added to her neurosis, which are embittering the life of our daughter, Hope. She remains obsessed with a senseless hatred for the poor boy who walks by our house every day. It's as if Hope were her property, and no man could court her unless he was a wealthy heir or some such puppet. I've spoken with Hope, and tonight I'll help her escape from here with her fiancé. Frankly, I like the boy very much, and it's clear that he loves her with all his heart. I have no doubt that they will be very happy, far from the clutches of a mad woman. Yes, I know, she is my wife, and I should speak of her with more respect, but I'm afraid. Lately, I haven't been feeling well, and I fear that she's given me something to subtly finish me off. I've sent a sample of my blood for analysis. On Thursday, I'll know for sure if something is wrong. If so, all the more reason for Hope to be away from this house. She has a life ahead of her and doesn't deserve so much suffering. As for me, I'll try to endure and investigate if I can find a way to alleviate my wife's symptoms. This illness is a monster that has turned my beloved into a horrible and dangerous being. I've opened a medical record for her, hidden it in the safe, and I'm gathering all possible data. My intention is to cure her, but if I believe that Hope, myself, or anyone in this house is in real danger, I won't hesitate for a moment to confine her to St. Anthony's Psychiatric Clinic. We'll see about my blood test results on Thursday. I've placed locks around the house and had bolts installed on all interior doors. I don't want her wandering around the house without my supervision. I've kept the clue to open the attic in the safe. Right now, I hear her banging on the door of the room. She's out of her mind.
There's a secret room behind the fireplace. It could be useful to open or unblock something.
Dear Hope, I knew you would find my secret. Sooner or later, your mother will do something crazy and perhaps we won't be able to meet again. Over these years, hidden from your mother, I have been amassing a valuable collection of paintings. This is your inheritance, my way of giving you my blessing and wishing you much happiness. You know very
allow it. You acted behind my back and managed to get Hope to escape with that nobody. But you won't have the same luck. When you come to open this safe tomorrow at noon, it will be the last time you do so. Tonight, I'm going to pour all the medicine I have left into your damn glass of milk. It will be fun to see how long you last. Here, I leave you what's left of the half-burned covers of your damn report, so you can imagine what happened to Remember, you can only go up on Thursdays from 3 to 5 in the afternoon. I will take care of the problem. If you disobey, you and your mistake will immediately be out on the street. You must focus on pleasing a good match. Put all your effort into it. If I see that you falter or fail, I will make sure that your little Violet has a really hard time.
Did she lock the girl in the attic? From the very beginning, Madame Moncorbe spared no expense. But judging by the type of clothing, it feels like her mother intended for her daughter to seduce, rather than to fall in love.
Dear Hope, first and foremost, I want to express my most fervent desire to once again enjoy a magnificent afternoon in your company. Even now, my face fills with smiles as I recall our conversation and your warmth, which have been a true balm in the midst of the troubles I mentioned I face with my father. As we agreed, I will come tomorrow to ask for your hand, and we will carry out this entertaining farce. Happy and aware that our problems will end with this act. You will have the blessing of your mother, and I the fortune of my father. Though, if I may be honest, what I cherish most from all that has happened these days is being able to count on your friendship. I am sure the future will bring us many moments of delightful amusement and peace. I must also confess to you that I am frankly curious about the secret that you were supposed to confess to me when your mother appeared and for which you told me you needed help. Don't worry, I'm sure that when we meet again, we can talk extensively about whatever is troubling you and find a solution. As for our plans in the immediate future, I suggest we let the waters return to their course and then decide how to face this unusual and atypical situation between a lady like you and a bit of a madcap like me. With all my respect and sympathy, Edmund Garrick.
At the end, Edmund asked for your hand. Did you get married? What happened with Violet? Blush, carmine, rice powder. Everything needed to rejuvenate a woman. Oriental woods. It seems like a luxury perfume. It smells a bit like sandalwood.
We'll be fine here, Violet. But promise me you'll be a good girl and obey Grandma and everything, okay? Look, I brought a suitcase with all the toys. Oh, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I know you don't like being locked in here. Look, I've put stars on the ceiling. From here, they'll look better than from the garden, don't you think? Violet, don't cry. Please don't cry. I'll be back next Thursday. I love you. What's wrong, Violet? You look very unwell. Grandma says it's just a little flu. What? Why do you say that? Are you afraid of Grandma? Why? She's taking care of you. What she gives you is medicine. She wants you to recover.
Violet knew. Why didn't you listen to her?
Yes, I know you've seen me through the window walking with a man. His name is Edmund, and if everything goes as I hope, we'll soon go live with him and be together again. And things will go back to...
You really thought it would all come to a happy ending, didn't you?
Violet, Grandma doesn't want to call the doctor. She says you'll get better with Grandpa's medicine. Please, take the medicine and eat as much as you can. Violet's bed is empty. What do you mean she's not a problem anymore? Oh no, Mom. What have you done? I don't believe you. Where did you put her? You're a monster. Where did you put her?
This is the real reason. This is why you can't rest, isn't it? The question isn't who or why. The unanswered question is where her little body is. Where did your mother hide her? You need me to help you find it.
No one ever knew about the existence of my little one. Violet was a victim of my credulity and desperation. I knew this would torment me forever. Consumed by desperation and sorrow, I saw only one solution.
Oh no. What did you do, Hope?
I curse you, Mother. I have sent a copy of this letter to Edmund. He will know exactly what to do with you. You are finished. As for me, I have decided to die here slowly, thinking of Violet and her smile. While you can, enjoy your last victory. You have denied me my daughter even in death. I cannot think of anything worse. My only solace is knowing that with my death, your plan will never come to fruition.
It is a letter from Hope, addressed to Edmundo.
Dear Edmund, I know this letter will surprise you and take away the joy you have always given me, but you are my only friend, and I want to leave a record of the unjustifiable cruelty I have been subjected to, and the terrible truth I must now confess to you. I must start by revealing a secret. I came here with a daughter, a beautiful 4-year-old girl named Violet. My mother always considered her a disastrous misfortune, a problem, an obstacle to finding a wealthy man for me to marry. For this reason, after you asked me to marry you, my mother wasted no time mercilessly getting rid of her behind my back by administering her arsenic salts. Edmund, I know you are an honorable man, and upon receiving this letter, you will not hesitate to contact the police, as I suspect that if my father's body is exhumed, an analysis will probably reveal high doses of arsenic. I am sure of it. I have begged my mother to tell me what she did with Violet, but she just laughed. She laughed. She has been taken by the 4 deaths, the devils, and thus she kept raving. The girl signed her death warrant, and the black-winged angel took her away. Understand that every second I spend in this world is unbearable torment. I don't want to live without Violet. I only want to reunite with her. Edmund, I ask you this last favor, as this is my last will. Do not let my mother go unpunished. She must pay for her crimes. You are the only good thing that has happened to me since I arrived, and I leave with a beautiful memory of you. I wish you all the happiness.
The 4 demons. What does this mean? Where did Mrs. Montcorb hide Violet? There must be some clue around the house. I need to find it and end Hope's soul's suffering. What is this place? I think there used to be another painting here. It has been replaced with a painting of death coming to take a child. I don't think it's a coincidence. Mrs. Montcorp, she was a monster. How must she have been before she got sick? She's been here all the time. place. It's the cemetery. Mom, is that you? I hear you crying. Please don't be sad. The pain you feel now is part of the love you felt for me, part of the years of happiness we shared together. In my new reality, I will always be by your side. Don't forget to live many more years. That way, I will live on in your memories. I will be fine. I have no doubt that wherever I am, I will be fine. Goodbye, Mom. Oh, Hope, I'm so happy you found your daughter.